Hi guys, this goes to those mamas who have kids in Germany as in diaspora. Okay, so my son, the last born, go kindergarten. So I have like 2 years. They go class 1 here with from 6 years. But kuna kindergarten mwanamke namchukia. God forbid. God forbid. Unfortunately, I've been tolerating her the last, I think my son will be 13 years. So my son went there 3 years in kindergarten, and then my daughter, and then now my son, he's the last. Me, right now, even if I get a baby, I think I'll go to another kindergarten. That woman, she has a problem with foreigners, Ausländers, foreigners. Now, those people who know how to talk back. To make the matters worse, her daughter joined her. Now, but at the moment, only my son when he was 3 years, he was with her. Now, every day, my son will go 3 days, sometimes 2 days a week. I stay at home when I have time, that is. So, for those mothers who have problems in kindergarten, in schools, guys, we feel you. Yani, I cannot even know what the problem with that woman. One time I faced her when my son was almost 3 years. The expectation he had with my son, nilimwambia, I asked her, do you have a problem with me? Do you have a problem with people who are not like you, or who are not German, or who are... I faced her. And I told her, if you have any problem, let me know. I told my husband, he was so mad. He wanted to go into the kindergarten institute or the mistress or whoever. And I told her, no, there's no need. We're almost done there. But I told her, in case you have a problem with me. And then from that time, she started, she because it was this small mother house, yeah. Sometimes you go, and okay, one thing that I almost lost it is I went and I found my son. He's almost 3 years, and he expects my son to wear a winter mantle on his own. Yeah, there's this thing of Africans, we do not, okay, I don't know, our babies, and I feel like my son nilimutendekeza for a long time. Right now he can wear everything on his own, but by then I do everything. I'm a mom. I'm an African mom. Yeah, this is mtoto. Jeremy, do this to your brother. So, but she made me feel like I'm a failure. But I told her, if you have a problem with me, and I went to the other kindergarten, I told her, do you expect my son to be on her own? That was like last year. But now, thank God, my son is not in her group anymore. But I just saw her when I was entering the kindergarten. I saw her, and she faced me, and I faced the other side through a window glass. But I didn't know I still dislike her that much. I have nothing to do with her. She has nothing to do with my son. My son is in another group. Of course, they meet because she's not taking care of under 3 years. Now my son is over 3 years. But I just want to say, for those mothers who have problem with teachers or kindergarten, we feel you. And especially if you're a teacher or kindergarten or a nursery or a school teacher, it doesn't matter where you're from. Be nice. We really try. Because there's one secret I know. We as parents, we should be friends with our teachers, with the teachers of our kids, class teachers, because you have our kids more than you have them. You know them, and you can protect them or destroy them. So that's why we have to humble. But there's some point you have to stand as a mom to protect your child. It doesn't matter if he has to come out of that school, but I will do that. So this topic of mothers, schools, it's really interests me, and I really hope this year we can deep on it so much. Yeah, I know there are some friends we said we are going to talk about it, because as diasporas, guys, you might admire our lives back here, but sometimes we suffer, especially for our kids. Kindergarten, school, some are racism, some are because of their color, they are black, yeah? Even brown color, like my kids, they are still counted as black kids, yeah? And so far, I thank my heavenly God. It has never been that serious that I have to go to police and I have to fight with a parent or I have to, but in case of anything, for my kids, I will stand. I don't care how short I am, how black I am, how my German is bad. I'm going to stand for my kids. I'm going to be on their sides. So anyway, for that, any mother who is suffering, we should come together and stand for our kids. Because it's only they have, and there's one secret I always know, and maybe I might teach one or two because I was also taught by another mother. Once your kids are leaving to school, make sure you're at peace. Then make that home a peace, because we don't know how they spend their days in those schools, how they are done, how they are treated. So can we make home their heaven? Can we make home their palace? A peace of mind, a joy? Because there are some people, where are you? Where are you? When are you going to? No. Let us be friends to our kids, because I swear. So anyway, if you're a diaspora mom, you have an experience. Let me hear something from you guys. But my daughter, thank God, I make sure that I ask, even though I email them if I have to, I call them, I talk to them if I have to, I face them. Yeah. So let us not fear. Not even the language should be the barrier, but be present in your kids' life, because that protects a lot. Kwa hayo machache, aya, kwaheri.